Two fraternity pledges travel to a sleazy bar in search of a stripper for their college friends. Unaware, it is occupied by vampires. This week we watched Vamp.
Hello?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We're back.
We're
For another
back.
episode of Horror Legend, and I am your host, Chris.
I'm the other host, Legend.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everything's slowly deconstructed in my apartment at the moment, so you get 2 chairs and a blank wall. Okay.
Name of my next album, Two Chairs and a Blank
2
Wall.
chairs and a blank wall.
We took last week off, so we're back this week, so we decided to do another fun movie.
We did a fun movie.
It was fun.
And, we are, for the rest of the month, we're going to try to do, for Black History Month, we're going to try to highlight some Black directors.
Especially in horror, Black directors and Black
actors?
Actors, who are, main people in these movies. And
yeah, I mean, this one certainly wasn't a Black director, but
no,
the main character is Miss Grace Jones.
Miss Grace Jones, one of the main characters, Miss Grace Jones.
Gorgeous. She was the main character.
She was.
To me. She didn't say a word.
She literally said nothing. But it's just her
extra.
energy. That costs extra. But, it's just the thing, too, that, we do not see a lot of people of color who are directors or actors in horror, because horror does have a bad rap when it comes to how they write people of color and everything else.
Exactly. There's a trope about that.
Yeah, not that those movies are bad, it's just when you get the trope of it's a Black character, so he's gonna be the first one to die. It's just
yeah,
yikes.
Yeah.
And really, who broke into the directing scene in horror for Black directors is Jordan Peele.
Yeah.
Was one of the biggest.
Yeah.
Who then was bringing in more people of color as actors and writing stories that were about Black people and people of color, which is great because it needed it.
Yeah. We're probably doing a Jordan Peele movie then. So
I would love.
Yes.
Because his movies are great. To me, his movies have always felt like feature-length Twilight Zone episodes.
Didn't he do the Twilight Zone too?
He did the newer version of the Twilight Zone. He was the host. He was the Ron Serling.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, Us is literally based off of the Twilight Zone episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just not to be all preach, but the genre needed a change up when it came to that stuff and those tropes, because it gets old.
Yeah.
It's also offensive at a certain point. It's we can laugh at it now, it's funny. It was it was the 80s, it was the 70s, it was the 90s, whatever, but it's we kind of, it'd be nice to get different perspectives in here.
This was a multicultural cast.
Oh, very much.
Including someone whose...
Especially for 1986.
...least offensive role in the 80s was in this one. The guy from both UHF and... was it Pretty in Pink?
No, it was 16 Candles.
16 Candles.
16 Candles. The Asian guy in 16 Candles?
Yes, the guy that plays Long Duck Dong in...
Whoever thought that name was great.
Great name. In 16 Candles. But he's also in one of my absolute favorite movies, UHF, which is a Weird Al movie from the 80s.
That one's actually really good.
It's a great movie.
UHF's actually pretty fun.
UHF Station. Yeah, it's such a good movie. Anyway.
It's such a it's such a stereotypically 80s fucking movie.
It's almost like they leaned into it as well.
Oh,
that's why it's so good.
It's Weird Al, of course he did.
Yeah. It's like he knew the zeitgeist already.
Yeah.
And he leaned into it.
But yeah, so this time we did Vamp.
Vamp.
Came out in 1986. Wow. 1986. And it was directed by Richard Wenk. That's Wenk.
Wenk.
It is not Wenk.
Wenk. Okay.
Although based on this movie, it might as well be.
It's pretty
But we got Chris Makepeace played Keith.
Okay.
My character, who was honestly really cute.
He's cute.
Grace Jones, of course.
I mean,
playing Katrina. Doesn't say a single word in the movie. Gorgeous. And yet, the energy.
I mean, she just exudes that energy, though. And then we were talking about a remake, and we were thinking, like, who could play that? And I'm like, well, Grace Jones could still play that.
She looks the same.
Exactly the same.
And she has the same energy.
Maybe she is a vampire. I don't know.
She might be. She looks like she could either have been born in, like, 50s, 60s, or 18th, or like 7, like whatever, ancient Egypt. She just, has that look that could just be from like any time period. Yeah. Futuristic, past.
Yeah. And any gender.
100%. Yeah. I mean, that's why Luc Besson, that's why he picked Mila Jovovich for The Fifth Element, is because when he saw her, he was like, I feel like she could be cast in something in the past or in the very future because of her look.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons he picked her.
I can see that.
Obviously, there was a lot of drama on that set with his wife and everything.
Yeah.
Who played Diva Plava Laguna. I love that pose that's like, when you say Blue Lives Matter, you better be talking about Diva Plava Laguna and Diva Plava Laguna only. Dee Dee Pfeiffer, who played Allison. We had Robert Rustler, AJ. Getty Watanabe, who played Duncan. He's the guy from 16 Candles.
I forgot what his name was in the movie. Duncan. Okay.
I keep hearing Doug something.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I was like, who is this person? Billy Drago. Oh, that's the guy. Yeah. I think the albino guy.
He was the albino guy.
I've seen him in something else.
He's in Children of the Corn.
Oh, he was in The Hills Have Eyes.
Hills Have Eyes. He's in a
He's in the fourth Tremors movie.
Tremors 4.
The Untouchables. Wow, he actually did a lot of random fucking movies.
Yeah, I mean, he's super familiar looking. As soon as I saw him, I was like, I know he's in
his face.
Yeah, his face is very familiar.
His face is very familiar. Yeah.
Okay.
Vamp.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
There's not a whole lot to get into because this was a pretty simplistic movie in the ways of plot.
It's only an hour and a half.
It's only an hour and a half.
I
love how nowadays we're like, it's only an hour and a half. Like, movies need to be 5,000 hours long now.
God, The Brutalist.
Oh, no, thank you.
Which was literally a 4
I don't think I can. I can't get through that.
Oh, we did. My mom and I did. There was an intermission.
I can't.
There was literally an intermission.
Because it seems dry, too, and, like, I just can't.
I mean, it was slower.
I can't get through that.
It's like, some of it was really good, and then some of it I'm like, alright.
I've watched 4-hour Bollywood movies, but those are endlessly entertaining insanity.
Because it's constant.
Because it's non-stop, over-dramatic, crazy shit.
Constant.
The one I watched was Anjam. Like, that was like, well, I've seen a few, but like Anjam is one that I've seen, and it's about a woman who like turns into a demon and like gets back at the men who have abused her in her life.
Oh, fantastic.
Great. Like, it's so good. Like,
we love a powerful woman.
Like, one of them like gave her money or something, but she like takes the money and like shoves it down his throat until he dies, and like just
Jesus.
It's a great movie.
Oh my God.
I recommend it.
That's incredible.
It kind of is a horror movie. It's a Indian horror movie in its own right, too. Yeah.
That's funny.
All right. So, 2 college students, Keith and AJ, want to hire a stripper to buy their way into a campus fraternity. Of course, it opens up with, like, the actual frat, like, hazing thing.
Yeah, they make it look like, oh, it's a church, and these are, like, weird monastery people, and they're taking these guys in, and then somebody's hung from a noose, and then you realize, like, oh, it's the fraternity hazing people. The guy in the noose is fake, whatever. Yeah. Or he's, like, still alive. But, I thought because of where it started, the fact that, like, one of the main actors was just, like, totally in his underwear, I was like,
it got homoerotic really quick.
I thought it was going to be real gay.
I thought it was going to be a super gay.
Way gayer.
I was expecting a very gay-ish, like, themed movie just because of it being
Grace
Jones, who was painted by Keith Haring in the movie as well, and there's a bunch of Keith Haring artwork at one scene.
We'll talk about it too, because we'll talk about it when she comes out, but it's like full-on Keith Haring chair body paint. Like.
Yeah. I mean, it's a very famous thing that Grace Jones did. You've probably seen pictures of this if you haven't seen the movie.
And Keith Haring.
Yeah.
Who did many famous things.
Well, yeah.
And is famously gay.
So I was expecting, like, a pretty queer movie, but it wasn't, which is disappointing.
It almost got there. In some areas.
Like, it started off there,
yeah,
and then I thought it's got hints here and there, which makes me wonder if the director is.
Might be a little bit.
I don't know.
It is the 80s, though. Like, some of that stuff you kind of had to, like...
Yeah, that's true.
It's like... I don't know if you've ever heard...
I mean, it couldn't have made an outright queer horror movie in the 80s.
That's true.
1986. That's true. Oh, what were we going to say? Sorry.
I don't know if you've ever seen or heard of anything about Nightmare on Elm Street 2.
Yes.
And how incredibly gay that movie is. Yeah. Because the director was gay.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, I've got a board game we play it. It's Pro. Now I'm going to dance around my room and pretend my trophy's my dag.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm for some reason at a leather bar and I ran into my gym coach, who then gets tortured by Freddy by getting whipped by a bunch of jump ropes and shit, and balls flying at his face.
And balls in the face. Yeah.
And I think I sort of got in like an early interview. The director was like, "I don't know what you're talking about," and then later on he was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
He's like, "There's a man inside my body." It's like real bad. Like.
They borrow a Cadillac from lonely rich student Duncan, who insists on coming with them to scope out strip clubs in a nearby city.
They really wanted to live in that frat because they were like, it's like, we just love the vibe of the house. Mm-hmm. We don't like the people. We just want the house and like nice operate out of this house. Yeah. And I'm like, you guys go to Duncan, who's got this huge fucking house because he's rich. Yeah. Just ask if you can stay with him.
Yeah, and he would have been fine with that.
Oh, 100%. He just wanted friends.
He just wanted friends. Yeah.
Literally gives them a ride.
Yeah.
In his car to just be friends with him for a week.
Yeah.
I love it. He's like, got multiple keys, so obviously he just like runs like a rental business for these cars that he has.
Oh yeah, like that was.
He was like, oh, I got one left, and I was like,
the license plate said 1 of 9. Did you see that?
No, it didn't.
Yeah,
that's funny. Yeah. That's so good.
The three boys find themselves at a club in a shady part of town, which was really funny because they like went to an intersection and then almost ran a red light and started spinning out, and they spun out way too long.
Oh yeah, the way they filmed it is like you had them go to the city, red light, and even I noticed the red light, and they kept going, and it was like, okay, maybe it was a continuity area, but then all of a sudden they almost get hit.
Yeah.
The spin out. But yeah, the spin out lasts like 5 minutes.
Yeah. It's like,
and then for some reason the streets are like empty and it's night, and I was like,
when they stop,
I was like, did they go into another dimension?
That's what I was wondering too. If it was like kind of like another dimension kind of thing. Like,
but they're just in another part of town.
Yeah, they're in another part of town.
How far did you spin with nobody calling somebody? I don't understand. It's dark already. Like, did you spin for like 5 hours?
It made no sense, but then I was kind of like, well, maybe it's like I don't know.
Well, plus I thought they were supposed to get back to the school the same night that they left.
They were. But
that was never going to happen.
No,
what?
No.
You have to be at this bar after dark? You're not going to make it back to that party. What are we doing? You had to drive. They said we're like 200 miles from the nearest whatever. You're not making it back? What are we doing?
Wow. So stupid.
The writing's so good.
It's great writing. It's great writing, Richard Wenk and Donald P. Porters.
Richard Wenk, honey. Dick Wenk, honey.
Dick Wenk. The budget was $3.3 million.
What? That's just for Grace Jones.
That was just Grace Jones' salary.
It was not the lighting.
The $3 million went to her. 0.3 was the movie.
0.3 was the movie. $50 for the lighting because they literally just put up purple and green lights and were like,
there was purple
done.
And green lights everywhere.
Everywhere. The bisexual lighting was giving, honey. Literally the entire movie was lit by purple and green lights, and I'm like, where is this light coming from in a city? I don't understand. This thick of green and purple light. Where is it coming from?
It was like Jean-Pierre Jeunet, but budget.
Honestly, for me, very much a lack of 80s movie fog.
There was a little bit of movie fog.
It was only a little bit.
It was only a little bit.
I needed more.
Yeah.
The 80s are known for having that weird foggy shit. I needed.
I like the 80s lighting though.
Well, yeah. The lighting is fun and cool.
Yeah.
It's just realistically.
Oh no!
Where is that coming from?
Well, hey, maybe that harkens back to they're in another like dimension.
It's another dimension. Another dimension.
They're really impressed by a surreally artistic stripper named Katrina, which is
Grace
Grace
Jones.
Jones. Which there's normal strippers that do their thing. They're just kind of like bored and like, and then all of a sudden, Katrina comes out and does this performance art drag.
Yeah, it's literally like
white face.
So it's literally a chair that looks like a woman,
which is Keith Haring painted.
Which is painted by Keith Haring. Her whole body, she's wearing like these like metal, this like metal bra and metal like cover.
Yeah.
Whatever.
They look like stove like coils.
Yes. White face paint, blue contacts,
bright
red hair,
bright red wig,
and like obviously her body's painted by Keith Haring.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there like, this is not a stripper show. This isn't even burlesque. This is drag.
She comes out to the gloves with the nails on them.
Those are the nails. It's like
she's just going
and like kind of doing sexual poses on the chair.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is just drag.
Yeah. It was
Katarina.
And I just love like after it's over, like everyone in the audience just like
wow. I mean, it was cool, obviously, but it's like, this is not a stripper show. This is performance art. This is drag.
But do you know what? Like, all of the people in the bar are her thralls, basically.
Oh.
So basically, she's doing this for just for her. It is just for her.
It's literally just for her.
She's like, I'm gonna do this tonight, and like, it doesn't matter if they like.
I think they're like mostly either vampires or thralls of vampires. So it's like, it's just. This is just for me.
So that was all just for her.
This is for me.
I love it.
And I think the occasional customer that comes in who gets... Well, obviously, then the occasional... Right. The occasional customer that comes in where she's like, I can take her back to her room so she can feed.
The real customers end up getting killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or turned into vampires.
Yeah. AJ visits her dressing room to try and convince her to come strip for their college party. Katrina seduces AJ, then pins him down, killing him with a fatal bite to the neck.
It was actually pretty cool because it's like, ooh,
that was good.
It's like, ooh, sexual, seductive, whatever, and then all of a sudden her face just like crazy teeth and whatever. It was very Fright Night, very like practical effects, crazy. Yeah. The witches.
I did actually like that scene a lot. That was good. Keith becomes concerned at his friend's delay and gets help from a waitress named Amaretto, who keeps insisting, to his confusion, that she knows him.
Because she says her name's Amaretto. She's like, that's not my real name.
Yeah.
She puts the thing down.
She's like, but you know.
But you know, she's like, what?
You don't remember?
You don't remember. Well, then she says who she is, and she's like, you remember this class? 5th grade? We played spin the ball. Yeah. It was like 5th grade?
It was like...
something like that.
It's like, it was supposed to be like a really great through line that was just bad.
It was not a good
really bad.
She's like, it's time. And like the most random fucking moment in the movie.
When people are chasing them, it's time.
It's time. He's like, your timing's impeccable.
Your timing is impeccable. I mean, she like plays beyond ditzy as well, which is like, Amaretto. They search the neighborhood, and Keith is separated from her while trying to escape from both a psychotic albino street gang, which we saw earlier. We didn't talk about this, it wasn't in here. When they first get to town, they go to a diner. They're waiting for the bar to open because it says it bar opens after dark, and they're like, when the hell is after dark?
Here's what I love too is like, obviously the guy who owns it knows that there's vampires around, because when he's leaving he puts on a priest outfit with a huge crucifix on his neck.
He's like a greasy diner guy, and then he puts on like the priest
like
and this giant
crucifix. I mean, it's like if Flavor Flav was religious. Like if he just
and then he was like trying to close up because he knows the vampires are coming out, and he's like, you guys got to get out of here.
Then the albino gang shows up.
Yeah, which I never figured out. Are they vampire hunters? Because it seemed like that's what they were.
I feel like that's where they wanted to go with it, and then it just didn't happen.
It petered out and it went nowhere.
But I love the fact they do allude to the fact, because everybody knows it's a vampire movie, that they might be vampires. But then she shows her teeth and they're all fucked. And he's like, oh. And then they get mad at him. And it's just like, they're like alluding to the fact that he might be like the Van Helsing of this kind of situation.
Well, it's like that happened later. Because like at first you assume they're vampires, and then later the vampires attack them, and then they have this kind of like showdown in the street kind of thing towards the end.
Yeah.
But nothing comes of it.
No,
you don't get to find out.
The boy just like jumps on him and bites him, and that's where.
So they're fighting. So it must have been vampire hunters. I don't know. It's very confusing.
I feel like that's the thing is like wasted character gain. You could have used them as vampire hunters.
Yeah.
You could have made them seem like they were assholes in the beginning, and then they end up saving them or some shit. Like through line, people. Like, come on.
Okay. Albino Street Gang, as well from vampires throughout the area.
Also the name of my next album, Albino Street Gang.
Albino Street Gang. While hiding in a dumpster, he finds AJ's discarded body. AJ's discarded body is a good band name, too.
Oh, yeah.
But when he calls the cops and
returns... and up next, AJ's discarded body, opening for Albino Street Gang.
Albino Street Gang. Psychotic Albino Street Gang.
Psychotic Albino Street Gang.
I mean, it's no worse than, like, My Life with the Thrill Kill Cult or something like that.
Or, what is it? Oh, God.
The Voluptuous Horror of Karen Black as well. There's that.
Who is it? The Lizard Wizard?
Oh, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard or something like that.
King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, something like that.
Yeah, my friend, she loves that band.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
That's where you got it from, yeah.
So does, somebody we worked with. Really? Like, obsessed with
That's
funny.
AJ confesses to Keith that he's now a vampire. And after realizing that Keith will not kill him and is willing to die for him, AJ stakes himself with a piece of broken furniture.
It comes back in later.
Yeah, that comes back later.
Which that's actually a funny vampire joke. The one that he makes later.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it makes sense.
Yeah.
Fake wood. Because it probably won't say it. The joke that he makes when he comes back is like, he's like, but you...
It does say.
It does it say?
Weirdly enough, it does.
Okay, cool. I'm always expecting these things to not have shit.
I know, right? I know. That was a terrible scene because he like shows up and then he reveals he's a vampire, and then he's like, kill me like with a stake, and then he's like, I can't do it, man. You were gonna risk your life for me. I love you. Like, it's just maybe that was homoerotic.
We were gonna
maybe a little bit.
We were gonna
Keith, Amaretto, and Duncan flee.
I thought they can't even use her real name.
I know they're still not using
Amaretto. Her real name's Allison.
And Duncan flee the club, but their car is rammed via vehicles driven by vampires. After escaping, they realize that Duncan has been turned into a vampire. And they abandon him in a burning car. Yeah. Yeah. I was like, wait, who?
Burning car, they get out, and then it explodes.
Yeah. The pair attempt to escape through the sewers as Amaretto breaks down and tells Keith that her real name is Allison, and she knows AJ from a game of Spin the Bottle when they were classmates in 5th grade.
I was right, 5th grade.
Yeah. While they flee through the sewers, they discover and burn a nest of vampires, which has what is her name? Oh my god, what is it? Katrina's sarcophagus in there.
Yeah, so it's like obviously she was like Egyptian or something.
Yeah, she was like an Egyptian.
Also, one of the vampires or the guys he runs into is the guy that's like mopping the floors with all the doors in the underworld in Beetlejuice.
Yes. He is in. He's also in. I feel like he's in Gremlins also. He's in a few things.
God, Gremlins.
He's in a lot of stuff. He's like one of those characters.
He's just like
character actors.
Character actors, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
We love a good character actor.
I absolutely do. Allison is grabbed and held hostage by Katrina. He shoots an arrow into her face, and then she gets staked in the chest with a pipe, but it doesn't stop her. I love how easily Allison just like shoves this like pipe into
not sharp
pipe into her chest.
Somebody's chest.
Yeah.
Like it would pierce their skin.
Yeah, no.
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 Keith kills her by opening a grating. Well, it's not a grating. He like knocks these like wooden beams, and there's like sunlight coming through them, and he like knocks them.
Where the fuck was that?
In the sewer.
It's over the sewer.
I know.
Wooden beams.
It doesn't make sense.
I don't understand.
But anyway, she gets killed by the sunlight.
The sun.
And turns into
her skeleton like reaches like it's gonna come back up, and then it comes back to the hand, and she's like,
and then she just flips them off.
And then skeleton hand.
So stupid. Before they can escape to the surface, they are trapped by Vlad, Katrina's vampire consort,
for like 2 seconds.
For 2 seconds, and then get stabbed by a stake by AJ, who sheepishly notes that the stake that he tried to kill himself with turned out to be Formica.
Fake wood, Formica.
Yeah.
Which is, that one was actually a funny vampire show.
Funny.
Like, oh, I'm dying. Oh, wait, what? This wood's fake.
And like Vlad,
oh,
like,
God, imagine getting stabbed with particle board.
Oh,
God. Splinters, shit.
And you don't really know anything about Vlad until, like, he's just a character.
He doesn't really say shit either.
He doesn't say anything. You kind of understand that he's the owner of the pub, kind of.
Well, and I think he was with Katrina at some point. Is what like?
Well, no, it was like his her like, what's his consort in here? So like, yeah, he was kind of.
Well, he
like
had his shirt off, and then he had like a bunch of like things that Keith kept looking at.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
And they never explained it.
They never explained it. He had like all these little tiny.
All he said like later on was like, I saw a guy that looked like a pin cushion, and I'm just like, from what?
Don't explain it at all. No.
Was it like a torture device? Like Iron Maiden? Like
we'll never know.
I guess we'll never know.
It's only in the mind of Richard Wenk.
Only in the mind of Dick Wenk.
As Keith and Allison climb to the surface daylight, AJ remains in the sewers, calling out to him his ideas to go to night school, work a graveyard shift. And
which, yeah.
Like,
is your friends willing to look back at it? Like,
And then they walk off down the street and the credits roll, and it is a really long time just watching them walk off. And then they can't keep the traffic back anymore, and so the traffic starts going on the street, and that was
so funny.
Yeah.
It's like, obviously this is where we had to stop the traffic.
Yeah. So that was Vamp. Time for Trivia Corner.
Trivia Corner. But yeah, it's like a fun movie.
It was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Fun to watch.
Yeah. I like
fun to see.
Yeah.
We did this one because my mom's been wanting me to do this one on here forever.
I've been wanting to see it for a really long time.
Because I had never seen it.
Just because of Grace Jones.
Oh, 100%.
And the Keith Haring thing. Like, I mean, it's iconic, and I always wanted to see that. But really, that is the
main reason to watch it.
Only reason.
And it's a 10-minute scene.
Yeah, it's like so short. I think like just for Grace Jones, it's worth watching this movie.
Oh yeah.
Despite her not saying a word.
Literally.
And not being in it a ton.
They actually bring it up, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Trivia corner. So, Grace Jones does not speak a single word of the film. According to Jones, this was her own idea.
Oh, okay.
Opting instead to play the role with silent film techniques inspired by Max Schreck in Nosferatu.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I can see that.
The bizarre human-like chair Grace Jones performs her striptease on was made from a body cast of her then-boyfriend, Dolph Lundgren.
I forgot she was with Dolph Lundgren. He-Man.
But doesn't that make sense?
It makes sense.
The song Grace Jones dances to during her dance/strip scene was sung by her, but it has never been commercially released, and as it was not included on the movie's soundtrack album. Titled Vamp on the credits, Jones released a heavily reworked version titled Seduction Surrender on her 1989 album Bulletproof Heart.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she redid that shit.
That's funny, because I never heard the song before, obviously.
Yeah.
It was definitely her, but I was just like, okay.
Because of the low budget of the film, Grace Jones turned to her designer friends to loan her the costume she wore.
Oh.
Okay. I mean, she was pretty young in this. I don't think she was huge. But
I don't know how. As I said, she could have been 20. She could have been 50. You don't know how old she is. I don't know how old she is. Oh my god. I think she's like, what is she, like almost 80 now, and she's like still dancing and touring and like doing. She still sounds exactly the same.
She did a song with the Gorillas.
Yeah.
She is 77.
She's 77.
1948.
And she even still does like...
Oh, she's Jamaican. She's born in Jamaica.
Yeah. When she does that one song, oh my god, what song is it? Slave to the Rhythm, she still hula hoops while she does the song.
That's her son.
Yeah.
Damn.
I know.
He got her jawline, I will say that.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. I don't know. She's ageless.
Oh yeah, I mean, in the scene where she bites AJ's neck,
yeah,
the prosthetic teeth actually went beyond his latex neck and ended up piercing his actual neck and drew blood. Because obviously, if she's wearing prosthetic teeth, she can't feel that she's doing that.
Oh wow,
that's crazy.
Maybe she thought she was an actual vampire for a minute.
Right,
wouldn't be surprised.
And Katrina's vampire makeup, I think mainly on the face. Was based off of Pris from Blade Runner, which is
okay, yeah.
What's her face? Daryl Hannah.
Yeah. Okay.
With that like black strip and the one of my favorite movies of all time, Blade Runner.
It's a great movie.
And then the body paint and the dance sequence was done by her dear friend Keith Haring. Of course.
My dear friend.
My dear friend. The paint on the human-like chair Grace chose in his performance was also Keith Haring, obviously. Yeah. I don't know why we needed two for that.
Yeah.
Tina Turner was considered for the role of Katrina.
Oh, I mean, that would have been interesting, too.
I mean, she did, close to this, she did the third Mad Max movie, right? Yeah, Thunderdome? Which I still have never seen. I have only seen the first Mad Max movie in Fury Road.
So Thunderdome's the best one only because of her.
Tina Turner. I heard the second one and the third one are like the best ones because that's where it found its stride in like the storyline it was trying to do. Yeah. The first one was okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
It was cool that the villain from the first one came back to be the villain in Fury Road. Like the actor. Yeah. Crazy. According to the DVD audio commentary, filming began on January 28th, 1986, the day of the Space Shuttle Challenger disaster.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Which, fun fact, Big Bird was almost on. He was supposed to be on that. There was like a whole thing with the kids because there was that teacher.
Yeah. It makes me wonder if it was going to be like the actual, or just some guy in a Big Bird, like any guy. I doubt it would be Carol Spinney, like the guy that
I doubt it.
Was. Yeah.
You just put the suit in the damn ship and it would be fun.
Yeah. That's hilarious. Oh my god, wouldn't that have been fucked up?
Right.
Kids, if Big Bird blew up.
Big Bird, I know, that's what. Just after the initiation ceremony at the beginning of the movie where Keith and AJ walk out of the doors, Gwen Wilson's student union is briefly seen above the doors. This places them as attending the University of Southern California, although it is never said what school they attend.
Yeah,
no. The film was originally banned in the Canadian province of Ontario.
Interesting. By
the Ontario Censor Board. However, the distributor New World Mutual appealed and the film was passed with a restricted classification.
Why?
I don't know.
Because of, like, tits? Because there's some tits.
During the fraternity fake hanging scene at the beginning, the executioner is lip-syncing a speech from a cassette tape, which we saw.
Yeah.
Apparently that speech was provided by Christopher Plummer.
Wow.
They just really wanted his voice. Christopher Plummer.
Crazy.
That's insane. What? At the end of the movie, just as Keith and Allison emerge from the sewer, you can see the Highland Plasma Center, which had blood bank in the background, along with vagrants and a police officer in the parking lot, all of which play major themes in the movie. It can be argued that they are walking off to their future and leaving it all behind. Fantastic. If you look closely at the skeleton's arm that is flipping off the guy, if you look towards the right, you'll see the puppeteer's hand moving the skeleton. It probably just got into frame a little bit. That's funny. I mean, that's the trivia.
Wow.
This is a longer one, so we can see. According to an interview with Dee Dee Pfeiffer, who was Allison, the production was beset with many problems, such as the cast and crew getting sick, a tow truck crashing on set, Pfeiffer's car being stolen off the set, Grace Jones going full method for the role, arriving on set late or wearing her own wardrobe instead of what was provided. The director, Richard Wenk, was almost removed from the project because of on-set mishaps until the cast and crew stood up for him. Producer Donald P. Borchers also explained when he went to Jones's house to fetch her for filming, when she didn't show up for filming, that he found out Jones was harboring an actress who was wanted for questioning by the FBI on the whereabouts of her criminal boyfriend at the time.
Nice.
What? I love how the director didn't do anything wrong, but because of the mishaps, they were like, we're going to take you off this movie, and the cast was like, no.
Oh my god.
Jesus. Grace Jones like didn't show up to set. Just doesn't show up to set or whatever, and she's like, oh, I'm just harboring a fugitive. Which is very Grace Jones.
Yeah. Wow. I love it.
As Keith is hiding in the sewer and calls to the little girl skipping the street, she is play biting her doll on its neck. A human child might play with a doll normally, but she is a vampire child, which we see at the end. I don't know why that's a trivia thing.
Yeah, it's not really trivia.
Yeah, that's Vamp.
Wow. That was Vamp.
That was Vamp.
And you know what? I didn't hate it.
No, I didn't hate it. It was fun.
It was fun. What am I going to give it? I'm like, what am I going to give this? Because I'm like, on one hand, it's like not a good or well-written movie.
No.
But like, just Grace Jones could kind of carried it. And there was some like fun stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably say about maybe like a 2.5 skeletal hand slipping you off.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to give it 3.5, just because of the camp of it all.
It's the camp of it all, yeah.
And I am a sucker for camp, so
that's very true.
I'm gonna give it 3.5 real fucked up teeth. Yeah.
I mean, mine is a 2.5 stars, a 3.5 stars. You should watch it. It's fun.
You should absolutely watch it.
It's definitely like a fun Halloween movie.
Yeah, yeah. And you know, good drag inspiration.
Very good drag inspiration. Yeah. There's got to be somebody out there who's taking drag inspiration from that and the Martian girl in Mars Attacks.
Well, Juno Burge.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's Juno Burge.
Juno Burge owns that now, so you can't really do it. Yeah, that's our episode. Please like, subscribe, do all that stuff.
Comment.
Give us some suggestions.
Follow our Instagram, HorrorLegendPod. Mm-hmm. Do the things.
Do all those things.
Do you love us? Are you mad at me?
Do all those things, and we'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye.